we do here is go back, 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 back,
What's up guys, Jeff Valentine here. And let's jump right back into it where we left off. So, have you made the decision yet? Have you set your goals? Well, let's talk a little bit about that. So, what did I mean when I said make a decision? I said that you should decide on something that you want to achieve. But let me explain one more thing in addition to that. When you decide on something in the future, going forward, for everything, whether it's deciding on what you want to eat or what you want to do, I want you to start practicing making a decision to completion. I want you to practice making a decision to completion. And what do I mean by that? Well, that is actually the definition of a decision. So when you decide to do something, I want you to really, really mean it, that you're going to absolutely do it until it's finished, irrespective of what that is. And I want you to do that with everything, small or big decisions. Now, that sounds like a bit of a hard task, but if you practice this, you will become habitually good at whatever you say to yourself, finishing it. So whatever you say, I'm going to do, you're going to finish it. And that is a good habit to have, because when you are finishing things that you're telling yourself, you are reassuring yourself, you're making yourself more confident in what you say and what you think. So when you think the whole time like, I'm going to do this, and you actually do it, your brain automatically becomes attuned and aware that it will finish whatever you've told it. That is why I try to practice this in my day-to-day living. It's easier said than done, I'll give you that, but with time, everything works out like that. It works out better. So just practice this little technique and you will see a change. The second thing was goals. Have you written your goals out? Have you been specific? Have you put a date when you want to have the goal completed by? And have you written maybe something more descriptive this time? I want you to really be descriptive about your goal. Describe how you want to look. Describe why you want to look that way. Give yourself a reason. Because having a reason is what will give you the energy to keep going and going and going. Remember, the first day is always easy. It's motivating. Like, yay, my goal. And you're going to go out there and like, yes. And you're going to have the energy for it. But what happens is, as time progresses and you slip up on your goal, you skip a day of gym or you don't diet correctly, you need to remember why you're doing it in the first place. That's important. If you forget that, then you're gonna basically end up being back in the next year and saying, oh my gosh, I'm back in square one. So be specific. Know why you're doing it. And let me give you this advice as well. If you mess up, if one day you forget or something like that, don't beat yourself up about it, okay? I know we all like, oh my gosh, we can be really dramatic as humans, and then we just totally like, well, I messed it up already and I'm just gonna quit. That's wrong. Do the opposite. Say, okay, I messed up today, but tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to go back tomorrow and I'm going to stick to my routine. And even if you do it for one day again and then you mess up, the next day say, okay, I messed up yesterday, but I'm going to do it again today. Trust me, this little habit of just forcing yourself over that edge over and over and over, you'll start to create the habit. Now, hopefully with your goal, and if you have that goal in front of you, and you're motivated by it, it's something you really, really want, that's something else you have to do. Make sure you really want it. Do you really want to have it? Yes. Then write it down. Be very specific, descriptive, and do this method of just sticking to it. Even if you mess up, don't beat yourself up. Keep going. Remind yourself. And on that note, the final thing that I want to tell you. When you write a goal down, I want you to read that goal every day. I know that sounds insane, but if you can, read it out loud, Read it out loud to yourself. Why are you doing this? And I'll tell you why you do this. So if you read your goal every day, you are firstly setting your mind up in the right frame to go out and achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. You are programming your mind to say, oh, this is important. This is important today. I need to do this and this and this and this. And you're reminding yourself every day why you're doing that goal. What do you want to look like? You're giving yourself a picture in your head of how you want to look. And you're giving yourself an instruction. The body, the brain is very, very smart. If you give it an instruction, it does it. So, without going into too much detail on that note, I'll make another video about that. But that is a few tips I want to give you today about goal setting. And last but not least, stay consistent. Guys, consistency is the key to winning. Literally, just stick to it. Just do it every day. It's like, it'll become like brushing your teeth. And that's what I want you to learn. I want you to realize that fitness is consistency. That's all it is. It's somebody who made a decision. Okay, when you look at somebody and you're like, wow, that person looks amazing. They have everything I wish I could have. Trust me, I don't care who it is. They've worked hard for that body. Look, okay, some people are genetic freaks and just born with a skinny body or whatever. Or, I'm using the weight loss here. It's the most talked about thing. People always want to lose weight and look like a certain figure. Some people are lucky that way. I'll admit that. Some people just, they got the lottery when it comes to good genetics. But at the same time, I can tell you one very true fact. We all have genetics and we all can look our best. Now, I want you to find somebody who's your role model, who you can look up to and say, wow, I want to look like that, and have an idea of what you want to look like. But at the end of the day, realize one thing. Your body is different to everybody else's body. Your body will have different attachments on the muscles. Your body will have a different reaction to different foods. Your body will have a different way of slimming down than compared to somebody else. So, with that in mind, shape your body and build your body the way you want, but understand that you're not going to look exactly like that person unless you have the same genetic structure, which might happen, but most times not. But you're going to have to start to understand and accept that your body muscles will look slightly different. And you know what's cool about that is makes you unique. So, admire somebody else. Aim for what they have achieved. Definitely. Go for it. But keep in mind, you're going to look different. With that being said, everybody has the same cells in their body that do the same things. I don't care who told you, oh, I'm just not genetically cut out to look like that or to lose weight or whatever. That's rubbish. Unless you've got a serious, like a thyroid problem or something, and a hormone imbalance, which most people don't have, they just use that as an excuse. You can lose weight. You can look good. You can get in shape. You can build muscle. I don't care who told you otherwise, but I'm telling you now, a muscle is a muscle and it reacts the same way if you put weight on it. End of story. If you eat a damn pizza, you are going to put carbs and calories into your body, and that will add weight to your body. Now, there is different metabolisms in the body, that in different people. That is true. So some people will burn up more energy than you do naturally. But at the end of the day, if you count your calories and you eat according to your calories, you will gain or lose weight depending on how much you're eating. That's just how it works. The body needs fuel. The body burns up energy. You eat something, you will gain or lose weight. So don't ever believe anything else. Trust me, unless you've got some serious medical condition, you can achieve and grow in muscle and lose weight and whatever you want to go out and do, you can do it. You just need the plan for it. Really, truly, you can and you will achieve it with a plan. Have a plan, have a goal. Set out to achieve what you want to achieve, but understand that you need to do some things in order to get that goal. You need to sacrifice some things. Maybe it's one less chocolate for you, or maybe it's eating less pizza, or maybe it's just managing your diet slightly differently. You know what I'm saying? It's really like that. And I want to encourage you that it's a lot easier than you think. It takes about 30 days to change a habit. And that's all it really comes down to. Eating habits, exercising. If you do those two things well, you can achieve any goal you want, at least in the fitness area. And it's actually the same with anything else. If you want to achieve something else in life, you need to do certain steps to achieve that. So that's my tips for you. I'm going to start covering in the next videos more about diet, about training programs, and what you should be doing in the gym to achieve certain results. So if you want to gain and build muscle, if you want to lose weight, I'm going to add those in the next videos. Basically a plan, because now we've got the goal, now we need the plan. And if you have a plan and you work with the goal and the plan together, that's going to give you the results you want. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. And if you like the video, please give it a like. It's very important for me. It helps me grow my channel and I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe, hit the bell notification to let you know that I'm going to upload my next video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.